Today, April 21st, we have a brand new Red Dead Online update, Trader and Moonshiner Roll XP bonuses, plus new Showdown Series, discount on Moonshine expansions, and a whole lot more. This week also marks the final introduction of the new maps in Showdown, like we talked about. We have all the intel inside of this video, so if you enjoy the video and find the information helpful, it would be amazing if you could consider leaving a like on the video. And if you are new to the channel, my mission is to keep you in the loop with all things Red Dead and Rockstar games, so consider subscribing as well so you don't miss out on any fresh updates, news, leaks, tips and tricks, and more. So starting off this week, commercial upstarts and entrepreneurs are primed to succeed. Traders can earn 50% roll XP boosts on all trader sell missions, resupply missions, and trader free roam events. And those running shine will also net an extra 50% roll XP on all Moonshiner Sell, Bootlegger and Story missions. I really wish that we could have gotten like another money boost for traders or moonshiners this week, considering we had a pretty decent one last week with money, XP, and gold for free roam events. It would have been great to see that trend continue. But yes, of course, the Last Stand Special Edition Featured Series mode and map has disappeared and has been replaced this week with the new Name Your Weapon Special Edition Featured Series. This week only, players can head over to the Wapiti Indian Reservation to play the new explosive variation of Name Your Weapon, earn extra points for eliminating your adversaries by employing more combustible weapons inside of your loadout kit, and the location of this mode honestly sounds really fun and I can't wait to try it out. Of course, that being Wapiti Reservation. This is going to be awesome. Wapiti being used as a map is definitely a first for this game, and kind of like Last Stand modes last week, which was really fun. It was just really buggy, like crazy buggy. Players could phase through walls, they could access invisible locations and become invincible. And I wonder how Name Your Weapon will be this week. I haven't had a chance to load up into a lobby yet, but it makes me glad we don't have the next major update pushed out now anyway, because it will probably be like that all across free roam, considering how Last Stand was. So for anyone who tried out Last Stand, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Next up, in regards to other new changes this week in Red Dead Online, bootleggers looking to broaden their customer base can take advantage of deals on an assortment of additions, including the bar and band expansions. Meanwhile, outlaws and vigilantes alike would be wise to cash in on the numerous discounts and sales on saddles, stable slots, roll items, and more. So you can head on over to the stables this week and get 60% off horse saddles and also 30% off horse stalls. This week, you can also gain access to 40% off select items from Madame Nazar, such as different gloves, goggles, spectacles, buckles, and rings. Over on at the general store, you can find yourself met with 30% discounts on coats and ponchos. And lastly, be sure to head on over to your Moonshine Shack, as you now have access to 30% off Moonshine upgrades this week. That's 30% off Moonshine Shack expansions, photos, decor, themes, etc. The new weekly collection and Madame Nazar shopping list is called the Hairdresser's Collection this week, and it features the Rosewood Hairbrush, Ivory Comb, and the Ebony Hairpin. Of course, use the Collector God map to find all locations of all collectibles in Red Dead Online, updated in real time for your convenience. The link is down in the description below. No new clothing this week, and last week limited time catalog offerings are still available for you as a player. Rockstar said last week that the April 14th clothing would be on offer until April 27th, so 2 full weeks. Next Tuesday, we should see some items rotated in and out of the store for sure. But at least for this week, you have an extra time to cop the plaid cap, Fulwell hat, Gardenia hat, McBay jacket, Climbing coat, Cardozo vest, Carver pants, Griffith chaps, and Pelt half chaps over on at the Catalogue store. We also have some news for a new patch likely coming very soon for Red Dead Online, possibly as soon as this week actually, so keep an eye out as QA Beta 2 for Red Dead Online updated once again, meaning that a patch is ready to be pushed out by Rockstar. This is not the next major update, and I want to make that clear. It'll most likely be a small type of bug fix update for all players. Last time Red Dead Online received a title update hotfix like this, it was for PC on April 2nd, so it's been 2 to 3 weeks now, and upon checking the Steam database, you can see that QA Beta 2 was updated April 19th at 1:29 UTC time, and Tez had to say that we could also be expecting an update soon. New QA Beta 2 update. Last time this happened, we received a new PC only patch on April 2nd. I think it usually takes 2 to 3 weeks for a new patch to go live. Whether this is due to Rockstar or even Sony or Microsoft, because I'm sure other developers are having trouble actually producing content at home, issuing patches and updates for their games, but also consider what Microsoft and Sony has to deal with as well. With their employees working from home, they still need to certify these patches, and so that could be exactly what's bottlenecking these updates, at least the bug fix updates coming to the game. So I think it's good we're getting a new patch, as of course there is definitely so much in Red Dead Online that needs fixing. The April 2nd PC patch, although it was helpful, it didn't fix everything listed, and hopefully this time around that will be the case. Console players have a lot to look forward to in terms of working game mechanics, and it just seems like Rockstar is troubleshooting with these updates and not actually issuing these patches because they knew how to fix the issue and they know that the issue is now fixed. I'm definitely patient right now as they are working from home, and we talked about how updates will slow down because of that. They're not in the same work environment at all, and things are just going to be moving at a much slower pace, and I'm honestly surprised we even got 6 weeks of new quote-unquote showdown modes after a drip feed ended and before the next DLC drops, because that's definitely a first, and credit to them for changing the game when they don't have to. But it's never a good feeling to get a title update hotfix and a patch and get excited to see things specifically listed as fixed in the patch notes, and then still have that feature be broken next time you log in. That's been one of the woes for many Xbox, PlayStation 4, and also PC players since Moonshiners, because it's always very defeating. And like I've said before, I can wait for new content. I've replayed all the content we currently have countless times over. It's repetitive, but I still love playing this game. But what I don't love is the game being totally broken for half a year. And since Moonshiners, it feels like that's been the case. For any new players out there, I completely envy your fresh eyes that you have to this game. So just to recap for what changed in-game for Red Dead Online today, a new map was added to Name Your Weapon Special Edition, featured series this week, and it takes place in the Wapiti Indian Reservation. We have 60% off horse saddles and 30% off horse stalls, 40% off select items from Madame Nazar such as gloves, goggles, spectacles, buckles, and rings, 30% discount on coats and ponchos, and 30% off all Moonshine upgrades this week like Moonshine Shack expansions, photos, decor, etc. And then we also have 50% roll XP bonuses on Moonshiner Sell missions, Bootlegger missions, and Story missions, and also Trader Sell missions, free roam event missions. I just really hope we get something good soon. I know we're all waiting for content. I want you guys to be, patient a little bit more with me. We're all in this together. Ultimately, what we all want is for everyone to just enjoy playing and actually get hyped about the stuff that's coming out. Of course, we aren't getting content right now. I'm sure that will change soon. Who knows if Rockstar is going to have another announcement tomorrow on new showdown modes if they need more time with this update. If not, and they're not planning on introducing any new modes in the meantime, we could be getting an update for the next major update very soon, like an announcement, a reveal, etc. I still don't think it would come out in the next couple weeks, but at least they could give us some information on it. Who knows where in that workflow and pipeline they're kind of stuck on though, right? Like if they started working from home and they were bug fixing, their process of that would just be slowed down and we'd eventually receive the update. But if they need to motion capture stuff for like story mission cutscenes or role cutscenes or need voice actors or something like that, that's something they can't socially gather for right now, which would be an issue, which means basically we're not going to get this update until for sure wherever they have their studios and they're actually doing work at across the world, until they can get back in those studios and do the work. They can't really make extra progress on the update, and they can only be limited to fixing and testing so many issues with the next update because there's only so much progress made, right? Like not all these things are implemented yet. So I hope work on the next update hasn't totally stopped, but who knows. That's where we're going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below. What is your opinion on this weekly update to Red Dead Online? Have you tried out the new Name Your Weapon map? How do you feel about the discounts and bonuses? I was definitely hoping for better bonuses this week, but the discounts have been pretty high recently, if that's still helpful to some of the current players out there. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, definitely drop a like down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2, and even Rockstar games as a whole. We'll be sure to keep you guys up to date with updates, news, information, tips and tricks, and even leaks. And we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But if you guys also want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. I practically live on all three of those websites, and you can feel free to strike up a conversation or even ask me a question. Whatever it may be though, you can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links, including my Discord, can be found in the description down below. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.